Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons, where in this video I will be going over my top 5 favorite armors in the game. This here will be a mini-series where I'll be going over my top 5 favorite armors, melee weapons, ranged weapons, and also possibly artifacts. But also just a little disclaimer, this here will be my personal favorites, and they're also gonna be like my favorites for tank builds, since those are the builds that I use the most, and I just, if I was gonna have between all builds, I could use literally any armor. But also, if you want to see more petting dog action, then this me petting the dog is actually an emoji on my Discord server. So please join my Discord server. Link in the description. And if the link doesn't work, then please tell me in the comments, because I have no idea. But yeah, let's get into the video. And the first armor on our list is the Hero's Armor, a unique champion's armor. Its special thing is health potions heal nearby allies, which, it's not really that good. Because, I don't have any friends, so yeah. 35% damage reduction, mobs target you more, and minus 40% potion cooldown. This armor is especially powerful with the potion barrier enchantment, which when you use a healing potion, you take minus 90% damage for 9 seconds, which it's just insane. But the reason this enchantment here is literally just a common is because, the potion takes so long to get off cooldown. But with the Hero's Armor, that is 40% more time. So it is really good with the potion barrier. And if you then use something like Refreshment, which can be gotten on either melee or ranged, then you can be protected at almost all times. So it's really good for potion builds, but also just for tank builds in general, since the potion heals you. So yeah, and the damage reduction is also really good. And with the correct set of gear and enchantments, this armor can be really, really good. So that was the Hero Armor. Let's move on to number 4. And here we have one that doesn't actually get that much usage, but I really, really like. And I'm talking about the Sturdy Shulker Armor. You thought I was talking about the Highland Armor because I was showing that. No, it's the Sturdy Shulker Armor, because who cares about the Highland Armor? It's actually an okay armor, but the Sturdy Shulker Armor is on number 4. And simply just looking at the list of things it's got. Now, this one here is a gilded, since I actually don't have a non-gilded Sturdy Shulker Armor. But yeah, so even just this here, it's so much, and that just brings happy to my life. It's got mobs target you more, which isn't that much of a problem, since that only occurs if you're playing with pets, or if you're playing with friends, so not that often occurring. Deflect enemy projectiles, which is a tier 1 deflect, which I really, really like. Then it's also take less damage when swarmed, which is an unused enchantment, but that is when you've got 5 enemies surrounding you, you take 50% less damage, which it's just really, really good. And also fire shulker projectiles at nearby enemies. This only occurs every 5 seconds, but it also levitates the enemy up into the air, so it's not as short of a thing as the snowball, since the snowball is on tier 3 it shoots every single second, but it's only it's only 1 second stun duration. This one here, it's got either a 4 or a 5 second stun duration, since it also levitates the enemy, so it's actually a really good one. And of course on this gilded one, it's potion use boost defense, but that's not a part of the armor. And I've even got a build using the Sturdy Shulker Armor. You can find the video up here. Just look at this. This here is, I've just started up a Obsidian Pinnacle run. And, just look at it. This build is one of my strongest builds. My main build and my and my Diamond Mercenary build, I think is stronger, but this one here is pretty sustainable, you know? Pretty sus if you ask me. And number 3 is the Renegade Armor. I just really like this armor. So it's got plus 15% melee attack speed, which is really good if you have a really strong weapon that's also kind of slow or has got like a medium attack speed and you don't want to go for the Void Strike tactic. This armor is the armor for you. Also 35% damage reduction, just really good, and plus 20% weapon damage boost aura. So even better on your already more fast weapon. This armor is really widely known as a really good tank build armor. Like even Mojang confirms it in their tower trailer thing. The character there is literally using a Renegade armor. Like even they know it. It's a really good piece of armor. Again, I've made a build using the Renegade Armor, which is the Diamond Mercenary build. So, my game just crashed. Okay, why did my game just crash? As I was saying, yeah, I've made a build using the Renegade Armor, which is the Diamond Mercenary build. So, yeah, it's one of my most powerful builds, what can I say? And number 2, it is the Wither Armor. So, this one here, you already know the Wither Armor. Like, it's literally like one of the best pieces of armors in the game. That's why I put it as one of the best pieces of armors in the game. It has 35% damage reduction, plus 50% souls gathered. That is good if you want to have like a build where you mostly focus on melee, but also a little bit of souls. Although I guess you could also use the Titan's Shroud for that. But the plus 50% souls isn't the main part of the armor. It's also the lifesteal aura. Like damage reduction and lifesteal. That's a hefty combo. Like 4AM used it in his main build and I've made 2 builds with it. Like it's such a good armor. And it's even been reskinned to this epic looking armor. So if the people that were there in the 2021 spooky event, they could have gotten one of the best pieces of armor with this sick looking texture. Which also they for some reason changed the name. Why is it now called the Spooky Glorian instead of the Glorian armor? I don't get that. But yeah, that was the Wither Armor. And now for the number 1 armor in the game, in my opinion, it is the one, the only, the Full Metal Armor. I think it's the best armor in the game because it's epic. It's got plus 30% melee damage and it's got a 30% chance to negate damage. Like even Leap Leaves, they try to hit you? Nah, they can't do it. If that 30% is nice and stuff. That's 30%. That's like almost 1 in 3 hits gets negated. And then on top of that, 35% damage reduction. Like 35, and then also 30% chance to negate damage, and also the longer roll cooldown, but like, who uses rolls that much anyways? And I'm even using this Full Metal Armor in my main build. So yeah, also I got a new Cursed Axe, or like a new Double Axe before. I was using this one here, which had some okay enchantments, but this one here is just really good. I just really hope that the gravity would be replaced with crit, but you know, if any of you have it, then just DM me on Discord or something, you know? But yeah, as I said, I'm even using it in my main build, and like, this here's the most powerful build that I've ever made. Or, I'm still in making, I'm still trying to get all of the items. I haven't even got one of the actual piece of gear. I've got the artifacts, right, but no, I haven't got the correct ranged weapon, melee weapon, or armor. I'm basically invincible because of this armor. And I also would be using the Full Metal Armor in a lot more builds if it wasn't for that it was so stupidly hard to get. Gilded, that is, since the Gilded boss there is like, it can drop so many freaking items. But yeah, Full Metal Armor for the win. But that is my top 5 favorite armors in Minecraft Dungeons. Please feel free to argue with me in the comments down below of which one or for which armors I should have taken as number 1, or if there are any armors I left out or something. Feel free to argue with me on that in the comments down below. But yeah, this is the 10th video, so bye!